right, time for us to go back to school. We've been talking to college coaches around the country with the start of college baseball season right around the corner, and you cannot talk about Oklahoma State baseball without talking about Josh Holliday. Entering his 12th season as their head coach, he is the first former OSU player to serve as the program's head coach, and despite the fact that he still walks the planet, and Josh, good morning, very much alive, by the way, you're already in the Hall of Fame. I mean, this is like the White Sox retiring Harold Baines' number while he played for the Orioles. You're still around, and you're a walking, living, breathing Hall of Famer. Good morning, and good to see you.
Wow, I've never been introduced that way. That's awfully kind of you, Matt. Thank you.
All true,
I
too.
am a proud alum. I am a proud alum of Oklahoma State. There's no doubt about that. And grew up around the campus, and my dad moved us there when I was 10 months old, and that's kind of been home ever since.
Yeah, no, growing up in a college town is so great. And if it's the right college town, it's even better. So growing up there, what was that like for you and your dad bringing you around all the time? But what made that home for you as you got older?
Well, for Matt and I as brothers growing up in a college town, if you wanted to see your dad, you just got out of school and went straight to the field. And, it was such a healthy thing for us. Our heroes were whoever the best football player in the fall was for Oklahoma State. That's who we wanted to be. And in the winter, it's whoever was the best basketball player. And obviously every spring it was whoever the best baseball player was. So we had a lot of inspiration about wanting to be athletes. We saw the importance of education growing up in a college town, and we were definitely motivated at a young age, and then had the very unique perspective to see some of the greatest college players in history come through that program, and kind of served as a roadmap of what it might take if we wanted to be great at baseball someday. So we were very lucky to see up close and personal what it took to be great at this game. And we love being at the field. And I think you see that love for the game has been passed on generation to generation in our family.
Yeah, I remember when I was in high school hearing about Oklahoma State baseball, and I was always attracted to it because of the area, the weather, the competition.
The colors.
The colors, all that was great. But tell us about your program now and what the pitch would be for a kid in 2024 instead of back in the 1980s like myself.
Well, you grew up at a time when the Oklahoma State baseball kind of dynasty was at its peak, going to the College World Series every year, playing on ESPN, which at the time was the only way young high school players knew about college baseball, was watching it in Omaha. I think for us nowadays, we've never been in a better position than we are right now at Oklahoma State. We have a state-of-the-art facility, one of the finest in the country. We're very proud of it and very thankful to have such a wonderful place to call home. We've been very consistent, very successful over the last 11 years, and something that we continue to build on and take great pride in, competing at the top of the Big 12, which is one of the best baseball conferences in the country, and in an NCAA tournament every single year competing for championships. So opportunity to play elite baseball in a great conference, state-of-the-art facility, a wonderful coaching staff that's deeply committed to developing our kids. And we're in an unbelievable college town full of awesome people that love students and love athletes. And it's a great place to go and kind of build your life. You know, you're not just a baseball player in college. You're a young person building a life that you aspire to live. And one day when baseball ends, you have a chance to go be just as successful and excited about that phase of life as you do your dreams and aspirations as a baseball player.
I'm locked in.
I mean, your success there, Josh, speaks volumes. And I guess for some of our viewership unaware of the college schedule, when you win 40-ish games in a season that is a 60-ish game season, and you guys have done it in back-to-back years now, that's unbelievable. I want to ask you this because Oklahoma State has a really strong athletic tradition, not only in baseball, but in football and basketball. We talk to every college coach, and we ask each one the same question when we get them on, and that's how much fighting do you have to do internally for your piece of the pie? Because I know for a lot of baseball programs, they've really had to battle within the athletic department to get recognition, to get funding, to get scholarships. Is it a fight for you, or does your success there make it kind of autoplay a lot easier?
Well, I would be one of the very lucky ones to say I work at a school that has completely embraced baseball, completely supported baseball since the day I got back here. And every step of the way when something was needed for the sport and the well-being of our players, our administration and our fans have delivered. We have an unbelievable facility. We feed and train our athletes better than at any point in our existence. The growth of our program since day one has been unbelievable. I want to say the year before I got hired, our average attendance was 471 people per game. Now we're up around 5,400 per game.
Wow.
We play in one of the most beautiful ballparks in the country. Our administration's been wonderful. Our guys are treated with a tremendous amount of care, a tremendous amount of respect for performance. And I'm at one of those schools. I'm a lucky one. I work with people alongside them that care about our athletes and want to see us succeed. And we've had some very special, generous supporters who've reached out when necessary to help us grow this program and continue to stay competitive and relevant at a time in college athletics where things are changing quickly and drastically. So I would tell you the people at Oklahoma State have had our backs and believe in our kids and support baseball as good as any program in the country.
It's great.
Hey, so I want to ask you about your nephew, about Jackson Holliday. All right, here's what I want to ask you, though. Being a kid who grew up around college baseball and had older brothers, I got to practice with them every now and then. I got to run out there. So him, with you being his uncle, did he get to come practice with your teams when he was a youngster? And how in the world were you not able to land him to come to college?
Well, I would have said, Harold, I felt pretty good about it, knowing his mom and dad the way I do. But I think Jackson's senior year of high school, the transformation, the hard work he put in, the commitment to his body, the focus, all the amazing intangible qualities Jackson possesses really came to the surface for everybody in baseball to see as a senior. And he was absolutely remarkable. And then obviously his first year as a professional was nothing short of amazing as well. Jackson's built for this. This is what he's had his eye on since he was a little boy. It's what he's built to do. It's what he's focused on. It's what he's passionate about. But all those things, he's just as wonderful of a kid and just as humble as any kid I've ever been around at that age that's had this type of success. So, watching him grow up at the ballpark, you bet. Matt was on our coaching staff during 2 or 3 of those years in which Jackson was in high school. And obviously they got a kick out of getting to spend that time together on the field. And he would come jump in and take grounders and take BP with our guys when Matt was coaching with us. And just like one of the guys, and just has that ability to fit right in, and probably will serve him well in spring training as he goes and tries to fit right in with that major league team and try to make that major league ball club.
Hey, so before we let you go, Josh, Jackson's on the verge of major league stardom. We know about what Matt's accomplished, and I feel like your family has been in the middle of this kind of pay-it-forward loop in baseball, having mentored so many great players. I guess it starts with Jeremy Burnett's babysitting Matt back in the day on campus. Who's the next great thing? Give us a name to look for, either that you're familiar with familially or at school that we should be circling on our radar.
Well, I think for us on this particular ball club, the 2024 OSU team, we got some exciting players. Carson Benj and Nolan Schubert are 2 guys that are preseason All-Americans across multiple publications. Big left-hand hitters, which, as we know, play in this game. Those 2 guys have a chance to have great seasons. We got some talented arms. Young man named Gabe Davis, who's a sophomore that has a huge potential to one day pitch in the major leagues. There's several others, but we've got a very healthy roster of kids. We're building something very special here. And the future's never been better. So hopefully there's a lot more orange and black and a lot more Cowboys coming across your screen in the years to come.
Excited for you, man.
Awesome, man.
Excited for you. But we appreciate you being with us, Josh. Wish you and your program all the success in the world. You don't need to hear it from us. You guys have got it locked in there. And thanks for taking some time with us.